Once upon a time in a small town, there lived a man named John. John was in his early 40s, and he had been working at the same job for over 20 years. He was a factory worker, and while he was good at his job, he never truly felt fulfilled. Day in and day out, he performed the same tasks, but something was missing one day. The factory announced it was closing down due to financial troubles. John was devastated. He had no idea what to do next. He felt lost and scared. How would he support his family? How would he find another job at his age? John's wife, Mary, was a pillar of strength. She told him, "John, this is not the end. It's a new beginning. You have so many skills, and you're capable of so much more than you realize." John was skeptical, but he decided to trust his wife's optimism. John spent the next few weeks learning new skills. He enrolled in online courses and attended workshops. He discovered a passion for woodworking, something he had always enjoyed but never considered as a career. John started small. He made furniture pieces for his home and gifts for friends. Slowly, word spread about John's talent. People began asking him to make custom furniture for them. He created a website and showcased his work on social media. Before he knew it, John's woodworking business was thriving. He found joy in his work, something he had never experienced at the factory. John realized that losing his job was a blessing in disguise. It pushed him out of his comfort zone and allowed him to discover his true passion. John's story is a powerful reminder that it's never too late to start over. Life may throw unexpected challenges our way, but with determination and a positive mindset, we can turn those challenges into opportunities. If you're facing a difficult situation right now, remember John's story. Embrace the change, learn new skills, and pursue what you're passionate about. Every ending is a new beginning, and it's up to us to make the most of it. Today, John not only runs a successful business but also teaches woodworking to others. He helps people find their passion and encourages them to pursue their dreams. John's journey shows us that it's never too late to find your purpose and make a meaningful change in your life. Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled in the hills, there lived a young woman named Emily. Emily had always dreamed of becoming a writer, but the idea of writing a whole book seemed overwhelming. She worked as a librarian, surrounded by books she loved, but her own story remained unwritten. Every day, Emily would see people lost in the pages of their favorite books, and she would imagine her own book being read by others. Despite her strong desire, she felt paralyzed by the enormity of the task. How could she ever find the time and energy to write an entire book? One evening, Emily decided to share her feelings with her grandmother, who had always been her source of wisdom and comfort. Her grandmother listened patiently and then offered a simple piece of advice: "Take small steps, my dear. You don't have to write a book in a day. Just start with one page." Emily took her grandmother's words to heart. She decided to start writing just one page each day. It seemed manageable and less intimidating. She set aside a little time each evening, after work, to write. Some days she felt inspired and wrote more, while other days she struggled to write even a few sentences. But she kept at it, one page at a time. Months passed, and Emily began to see progress. Her once empty notebook was now filled with pages of her story. She felt a sense of accomplishment and pride in her daily efforts. Slowly but surely, her dream was becoming a reality. Each small step she took brought her closer to her goal. Finally, after a year of consistent writing, Emily completed her manuscript. She couldn't believe it. What once seemed impossible had been achieved through small, consistent steps. She submitted her manuscript to a publisher, and to her delight, it was accepted. Her book was published, and it became a beloved story in her village and beyond. Emily's journey taught her, and everyone around her, a valuable lesson: big dreams don't have to be tackled all at once. By breaking them down into small, manageable steps, you can make steady progress and achieve your goals. It's the small, consistent efforts that lead to significant results. David attended countless interviews, but each time he was met with rejection. Weeks turned into months, and he started to feel disheartened. Despite his best efforts, he couldn't seem to catch a break. He felt the weight of disappointment pressing down on him. One day, David confided in his friend Sarah. Sarah was known for her positive outlook on life. She listened to David's struggles and then shared a piece of advice that had always helped her. Stay positive, David. Your attitude can make all the difference. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. David took Sarah's words to heart. He realized that while he couldn't control the rejections, he could control his attitude. He decided to stay positive and keep trying, no matter how many setbacks he faced. He started each day with a positive affirmation and reminded himself that each no brought him closer to a yes to keep his spirits up. David also decided to volunteer at a local community center. Helping others gave him a sense of purpose and kept him motivated. It was during one of these volunteer sessions that he met Mr. Thompson, a retired engineer who was impressed by David's knowledge and positive attitude. Mr. Thompson offered to mentor David and introduced him to several professionals in the engineering field. With Mr. Thompson's guidance and his renewed positive outlook, David began to gain valuable insights and connections. His persistence and positivity eventually paid off when he landed an internship at a prestigious engineering firm. David's positivity didn't just help him get the job, it also helped him excel at it. His colleagues noticed his upbeat attitude and willingness to learn. He was soon offered a permanent position, and his career began to flourish. David's journey was a testament to the power of staying positive. Alex dreamed of becoming a doctor, but he knew it wouldn't be easy. His family didn't have the money to send him to a prestigious medical school. Despite the odds, Alex was determined to achieve his dream. He worked on the farm during the day and studied late into the night. Alex's dedication paid off. He excelled in his studies and earned a scholarship to a medical school in the city. But the challenges didn't end there. Medical school was demanding, and balancing his studies with part-time jobs to support himself was tough. Yet, Alex never gave up. He stayed focused and worked hard, knowing that his efforts would eventually pay off. There were times when Alex felt exhausted and overwhelmed, but he remembered his parents' teachings about the importance of hard work. He pushed through the tough times, always giving his best effort. His professors noticed his dedication and passion, often praising him for his perseverance. To gain experience, Alex volunteered at a local hospital. He worked long hours, sometimes pulling double shifts, but he didn't mind. He was passionate about helping others and learning as much as he could. His hard work and dedication didn't go unnoticed. The hospital staff admired his commitment and began mentoring him. After years of hard work, Alex graduated from medical school with honors. He landed a residency at a well-respected hospital, where he continued to work tirelessly. His patients and colleagues respected him for his dedication and skill. Alex's journey from a small village to becoming a doctor was a testament to the power of hard work. Alex's story teaches us that hard work is essential for achieving our dreams. It's not always easy, and the road can be long and challenging, but with determination and perseverance, we can overcome obstacles and reach our goals.